Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another MAMJ Let's Play of Dream Daddy. When we left off, we started to go to a concert little date thing, and I lost track of Matt, I think it was. But apparently the song ended between the last episode and this one, so that's wonderful because it was crazy loud. But let's see what's going on here. I watched Pup's set by my lonesome out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell they're judging my clothes, and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets, but I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here, yeah. The show finally ends and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me.
Hey.
Dude. You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there.
Oh.
It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though.
Hey!
Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? Haha! Yeah, I get it. I laugh. Am I blushing? You hungry? Starving.
Hey.
I have a burger on my shirt. Of course I'm hungry. Follow me. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Oh!
So there I am in the pit, trying to explain the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go.
Hey.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. And just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Hey, dude.
Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. I'm glad you guys worked it out.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, man. Just goes to show that Punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So, how did you get to see all these amazing concerts?
Hey.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and had to scrape together a lot just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I know a bunch of these people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Yeah, thanks Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Oh.
Like what? No, not foreign. Oh, wait, he likes subtitled movies, so remakes of foreign films would be great. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Oh.
Man.
Oh.
Being a single dad is rough sometimes. Oh, I didn't make him fart hearts. That's too bad. Alright. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. No, I'm 1000% an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always.
Oh.
Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish our late night dinners and head on out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Oh.
So that was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I wasn't actually there with you, though. I'm glad.
Oh.
All right, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Ooh. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow. I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. All right. I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. They really stepped up production value in episode 5. Okay, date complete! Whoa!
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some great stuff out there.
Well, thank you. Okay. It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Try to exercise regularly. Don't yell at me, Dad. Don't smoke. That's a good tip. Okay. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want to know this big ol' envelope we got from the HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating the night. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Good choice! I thought she was gonna go something super expensive like a steak and be like, Amanda, like, you just got into college, please let me save money. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Give me an old Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between the bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommates are gonna be. You take a survey online and then match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Only our other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yeah.
Oh, and they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know that I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aw, also she's seen the ice road ghost truckers or whatever it was called. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It'll make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aw, that was so sweet. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game.
You've got dads.
I have dads. Whoa, okay, what's going on? It's me, your dear old friend from back in the day. Okay, never mind, that's not new. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Oh, is that how you, hang on, can I reply to this? Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Kelly, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I'm of course flattered, you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Okay, got it. So that's what you do. Okay. Whoa, why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I gotta destroy this computer. Kelly, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. What? The Victorians are well versed in information security. Kelly, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Yeah, let's see that art. I guess. I'm trying to be social, okay? I can't just focus on Matt, all right? Don't eat too close to your bedtime. Yeah, except you guys told me to eat carbs before the big game. Don't skip the corners? Is that food related or driving related or what is that? I don't even know what that means. Okay, Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been one for one of these before, but so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a little early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I just feel a little uncomfortable standing among all the fancy art people. Kelly? I turn around. It's Joseph. Oh, Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist? Yeah, me too. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God? Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister.
Oh.
The points get you into heaven. That's how this works. And you get a points card, and like you have to... No, never heard of it? Okay, that's fine. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve.
Oh.
Evening, friends.
Oh.
So, who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff.
Yeah.
Well put, Kelly.
Oh.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that's free, that has free wine and cheese. Ooh, I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. Oh God. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. Well, I agreed to come here with Hugo and Damien, so let's do that. So, what's this first place?
Oh.
This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. Huh. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys?
Oh.
Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Kelly. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy.
Ah.
Oh, it gets more complicated.
Oh.
Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts that they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd I miss?
Ah.
Butts.
Oh.
Shame. The cheese is nice though.
Oh.
Shall we visit the next place? Yeah, we can talk more about butts. We'll leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of I'm not even sure hang on the walls. Oh, geez. What am I looking at here?
Hey.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does it mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a butt. It's a butt.
Oh.
Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. Aye.
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist is trying to make a different statement. Probably about how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how did you figure that?
Ah.
That's what it says on the placard. Oh.
Ah.
Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some of more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting what the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by. What's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that.
Ah.
Excuse me?
Oh my.
Hugo, not here.
Ah.
No, come back here. The patron walks away, noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Oh.
You said you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is so bad your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point.
Oh no.
Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? What would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No.
Oh.
It's wine and cheese.
Oh.
Oh.
Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
Oh.
We got one last stop of the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
How delightful.
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
Ah.
Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Oh, Cracker Barrels.
Did somebody just say, oh, Cracker Barrels? So, quick question.
Ah.
Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Hey.
Performance art. What does it mean?
Ah.
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Miller. How can I not? But what do you think they're trying to say?
Oh.
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions.
Oh.
With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis.
I don't know.
That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it? Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Oh.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look of your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew! I think I'm all arted out, or farted. Alright, anyways. Agreed! We all decide to walk home together.
Oh.
That's cute. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly? Okay, what? Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions like, for example, luchadors. What? I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe lighthouses, mostly boats. Really?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork.
Oh.
What? Boats are cool. What about you, Kelly? Ooh. Tasteful nudes of the artist. Let's go food artistry. Why not? I would probably do still lives of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe the bread in there. Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. All right, boys, good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. We head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Alright, they really stepped up the production value in episode 5. I guess it's Star Wars?
You've got dads.
I do have dads. Should we go with Matt again? Should we? Okay, so is this any different? It looks like not. Let's message him. He's the one I connect to the most. I don't know if he can multi-date. Is that I don't know. Do what you love and the money will come. Okay, so I love hanging out with Matt, apparently. So the money's there. Please remember to call us once in a while. Oh, it's kind of sad. Okay, instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyways. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Want to go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff? Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and leather-bound journal. Oh, I see how it is. Oh, it's Pablo! Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. This place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. Hey, you're the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Ugh. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? Aww. This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name's Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay, there we go. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Reappropriate lines from Taken. Yes. Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type very fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I will be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little. Ugh. Dad. Kelly. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back of the room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? I don't remember. Decaf for cutie? Oh, but he likes, okay, Americano is coffee, I think. Americano football, please.
Hey, yeah.
Our coffee is as strong as that band's feelings. Good choice. I don't get it.
Hey.
Oh, American football is a sport, but it's also an emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album, and their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets.
Hey.
And I'm over-explaining the joke again. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes.
Hey.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Hey.
Have you ever been there before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hey.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. Nice, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave this episode right here because it is perfect. We're gonna go shopping. I did not see that, but that's okay. I'm guessing it was just a description for the record store. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. Let's play.